Boo. How loud is this? Well, either way, I hope it's a good volume and I hope there's no echo. In case there's an echo, I'm going to lower my TV volume. I don't need music anyway. I should probably mute my stream too. And probably pause it. Just to have it open to make sure. Alright. Hello, hello. Welcome to my stream. It's been a long time since I last streamed. All I'm doing right now is playing some bingo. Although I say bingo, but this isn't actually traditional bingo. Just open up here because we need to just verify that I'm using the correct seed. Which I am, okay, because these are the first three and that's all we know. So bingo, or lack of bingo. So let's just explain the title of the stream, which is the Scarlet and Violet Weekly Bingo part. And what that part means is that in the Lockout.live Discord server, every week there's a hand-picked challenge from one of the big wigs in the website who then, you know, give you a seed, and the goal is to complete the seed normally the fastest, but in this case this is using a mode that isn't bingo, and it's not about beating it the fastest. It's about completing the most amount of goals within the specified time limit, in this case being 1 hour. We have 1 hour to complete as many goals as we can. There's 3 goals on screen. You do one of them and then a new set of 3 will appear, and we can always skip. That is allowed if a goal looks really bad. This one actually looks pretty good, this starting, because grassy terrain is right outside of Mesagoza. I chose Sprigatito as my starter for this bingo save, so we are gonna have a decent start. Definitely do some prep, but hopefully we don't have to leave the area of Mesagoza, but it's pretty unlikely we will not. What else? What else? So yeah, that is the thing. This mode is called Rush, so it's not bingo, but I just call it bingo because it's a part of the bingo community. So yeah, I think I'm all set. I have my streamer dashboard and everything ready in case to ban some bot that shows up, because bots love killing fun. Bitrate is solid. Okay, I'm ready to begin. Although I will say I have these 2 warps in this bingo save outside of Mesagoza. They shouldn't be there because I think until we confirm that we're allowed to have these 2, I'm just gonna pretend they don't exist. So I'll be just going over here and then west to get the grassy terrain TM, which should be right here. But yeah, other than that, I think we're all set to begin. Let's go. 1 hour. Get as much goals as I can. Right now, first place has 26. And second place is 19. I'm pretty unlikely to beat both of those, so I'll be happy if I get 10. The last rush I did not go well with this weekly. I also need to my controller. There we go. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Go. That's the wrong way already. I'm playing on the Switch 2, which means smooth frame rate, and I think more importantly, extremely fast loads. I know it sounds weird to say more importantly, but I don't think the frames are as important for bingo as the loads. So I'm just gonna. That's what I think. The loads just make it a little better. The first load outside of Mesagoza to the, I was gonna say wild area, but it's not the wild area. To like the overworld is always the longest, but after that it's pretty quick. So we're gonna get grassy terrain TM because the first goal here is to change the terrain in battle. So I'm gonna just get grassy terrain. I'm gonna fight something to. I'm gonna fight this Hoppip because it's a grass and a flying type, and there's a pretty good chance like X grass or X flying Pokemon show up as a goal to catch. So I will mark it off when it says the terrain god or that. Stony Cliff Titan. That is, we are gonna get that. I did not mean to. There's grassy terrain again there. Actually, I have to throw a Pokeball. We will definitely go for this because this will save time, and it's a very slow goal. It takes several minutes for the Rocky Stony Titan goal, but it's probably worth it. The other two goals are Poison, a Steel type, which you do with Salandit or Salazzle. And the other one is catch both gendered Pyroars, which is just a pain because the level cap makes it. The level cap makes them just hard to catch, but it's not impossible, just annoying, so I'm going to avoid that. The fastest way to kill... I'm going to grab this TM because there's a goal in Bingo that's get X amount of TMs. Anyway, the fastest way... Am I dumb? I'm dumb, it's right here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. The fastest way to kill Cloth, the Cloth Titan, is with your starter leveled up a bit, and it has an ability. You need to proc Overgrowth or Torrent. Blaze isn't going to help you, sorry, Coco, but you guys have other ways. I want to get its health down pretty significant. This is a really tough BLJ I've not done in a long time. And I think I screwed it up. Oh wow, I'm amazed I got that. I'll grab this TM. This is also TM, but Psychic Terrain is not something as commonly learned as Grassy Terrain. More berries, nice, because berries there's goals for berries. Mudbray is worth catching for the extra pounds goal, because there's a goal that you need to catch Pokemon with over 200 pounds. I'm gonna grab the Dust Ball. There's a Dust Ball right below here. I think it's worth it. And then on Switch 2, you can just fly back because the loads are that fast. That Polka Doll is very good. These are great balls? I don't remember. I actually don't go for these. Okay, it is a great ball. Get that zinc, good money. Hopefully I don't have to do the 100,000 polka dollar goal, but if I do, I do. But it will mean I will be getting treasures as they come up. I also forgot to lower the health a lot of... Wait, Sprigatito. Back when I got the L candy, I was supposed to evolve Sprigatito and also get its health low into overgrow range. So that was a mistake to not do that. Because why I can't really do that here is because they're so low leveled, even this Rookity. So like, yeah. Definitely try and find Pokemon that can lower my health some more, because this is not good. I might like... I don't think you will. Yeah. I might quickly warp back to the Hawlucha that I fought earlier. I think it would save some time in the long run. Oh, when did I get low health? Okay, never mind. I don't know what lowered my health enough. Maybe more Rookities. Lucky. Let's see. I don't think I need to do anything else. Probably get Seed Bomb, huh? Okay. And now we're just in a world of mashing the A button. Also, it wasn't Seed Bomb, I was supposed to teach Grass Knot. Because you can't really beat the increased HP Cloth without Grass Knot. It's been so long since I played, I did not mean to get off right on there, but... oh well. For a second I thought, like, wait, is it actually the Stony Cliff Titan? Or is it the Steel Titan? No, it is the Stony Cliff Titan. Dash is gonna be nice, it's been a long time. Not a long time, but it's been a while since I've played Scarlet and Violet with the Dash, the Bingo. Thank you, Arvin. That didn't kill? What? Uh-oh. What am I... Is there a step I'm forgetting? Overgrowth Grass Knot should have killed. Am I crazy? I'm forgetting a step, aren't I? What am I... What? Level 24 Florigato with Overgrowth plus Grass Knot kills. That's what I've written down. But that wasn't even like close. Why? Because my Sprigatito has good special attack IVs. It has 25 special attack IVs. So why did Florigato plus Overgrow plus Grass Knot not work? Was I not an Overgrow? Was it just... No, I was. I was 1 HP. Huh? I'm so confused. Hi, Adam. Sorry I didn't notice you until right now. I am crazy. Yeah, apparently. I'm so confused. I'm glad Hoppip stares into your soul. Hoppip should stare into everybody's soul. Mega Jump Bluff? Maybe, too? To make Hoppip actually worth using one day? Even though Chris has had some very good success with Jump Bluff. A very funny success. That is probably one of my favorite Pokemon clips. It's just that Jump Bluff tanking of Excalibur Icicle Crash, I think. It's a great clip. I think that's one of the cooler things about early game Pokemon is that a lot of bad Pokemon, or Pokemon considered bad, that are really good early game. So even if you, like, one of the most common examples is like the early game bugs like Beedrill or Butterfree, but those are still like really good early game. Also, I got the badge, so I can mark this off now, even though the cutscene's not done. Evolving a Pokemon with a stone? That's not hard. What Pokemon should I evolve with a stone? Probably an Eevee. Eevee's come up a lot in this. The held item one, evolve with a held item is kind of rough, but it's also not the worst thing if you go for the static Happiny, or if I find one. There's a Growlithe. There's Growlithe here, actually. I can get a Firestone. Let's go to Levincia and see what stone we pick up. And I think whatever stone we can grab off the ground will determine what we evolve. Because Arcanine could be quick. Eevee would be better, but I don't really want to go out of my way for Eevee just yet. Oh my god, we got Dash. It's so nice. Beautiful. 60 FPS Dash. There are dealing goals, but I don't really want to... We can just quickly get them later. Like this. And this is the Snowscape TM? Yeah. But I just wanted the Ultra Pulse more. I'm gonna go out of my way real quick to pull this stake because I don't want to have to come back here. Thankfully, Adam, that is not a goal in this goal set. Getting even like... That would be a retro achievement. You're right. But to be fair though, I'm sure retro achievement will have you like going through the entire game anyway, so you'll probably be close by the time you finish. Because just playing the game casually, if you just get every Gimme chest, you'll probably be around like 6. What the heck? Where do you come from? This stupid small bird. But yeah, there's no bingo achievement for evolving Gimme. Heck, getting like, I don't know, 500 Gimme coins is already a pain in bingo because it just takes a long time. And bingo has to balance like being fun and not time consuming, while also having some challenging goals. Retro Achievement linked to Pokemon Go. Thankfully, also, Retro Achievement doesn't do things that require connectivity. Like, if you look at the older Pokemon game Retro Achievements, they'll all just say, get all the Pokemon that you can catch in, like, Pokemon Red. So you don't need to get the trade evolutions, unless they're available in the game, which I don't think any were until Diamond and Pearl. Alright, let's see if we can get a Firestone off of a Sparkling spot. I said... Really? I'm only 4 levels under. If I see a Sinisty... is that worth messing with? Fido, my favorite Firestone. Uh-huh. Okay, there's Sinisty here, but I'm playing on Scarlet, so I don't need Sinisty. Jesus, I'm so bad at maneuvering this. I always get Firestones and Thunderstones in these bingos when I'm not looking for them. When I never need them, that's when I can get them. But when I want them, they'll never show up, it seems. Please. Playing Legends EA kind of made me get too used to just walking over sparkling spots without having to press the A button to pick them up. So, yeah, that was fun to have to readjust. There we go, Firestone. Now we just need a Growlithe. Do Growlithe spawn at night? Yes, they do. I'm gonna grab this Tower Warp. Where did it go? I'll bite. I don't think this will kill. Let's do a Pokeball. It's also good to get Growlithe because fire types are not very easy to get your hands on in this game. And there are goals for catching X amount of fire types, so I don't mind this. Artisan or 3 Deerling? 3 Deerling is probably faster. Having a gym badge would be nice, admittedly, but I don't think it's worth it. Just yet. I think getting the 3 Deerling is a little better. Give me. I don't even. Oh, not even worth it. I'm just gonna get the Levincia Warp. And then we're gonna go get the Deerling. So 1 Deerling is right outside of Los Platos. Platos? These 2 are always gonna be here. These are static. 5 Psychics is actually really easy because Flittle evolves as soon as you catch it near its Pico, but it's not as fast as 3 Deerlings, I think. I did not mean to do that. Alright, that's 1. We'll get the Artisan Warp. Just might as well, I guess. I don't think there's really any reason to go to Artisan, though, now that we have the Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Now that we know that... Now that we're not doing the gym there, but it could be good if, like, Cyclozar shows up later. Because Cyclozar is a goal, and there's some easy Cyclozar right outside of Artisan. What else? I guess the weather TMs are also in Artisan, if I wanted them. Any summer dealing around? Any? At all? He's rickety, man. Oh, there's one. I didn't get the back capture, so I'll just use Bite for now. Oh, it's faster. Yeah, I do have a... My Sprigatito speed is pretty garbage. 6 IVs with a minus speed nature. It's not great. Oh, I'm so glad you missed that. That Bite plus the recoil might have killed this thing. And now we should see the critical capture animation. No! Crazy. Why do you have so many multi-hit moves? I might throw a Great Ball here. I only have one though. I don't want to waste that in case like X maybe Pokemon will show up. There we go, that's 2. Third one's going to be tricky, and I'll probably use my Ultra Ball for the third one. Because it's going to be a lot higher level. So, let's get it. See, I specifically said it was the crit capture animation. Because when you're catching a Pokemon you've already caught before, it'll, when it's a success, it will show the animation of a crit capture, even though it wasn't mechanically a crit capture, if that makes sense. So you know if you caught it or not when you're catching a Pokemon you've already caught before if it shows that animation. I don't know if I explained it well, but it's not an actual crit capture, basically. It was a lie, but the game just always shows the animation when it's a Pokemon you've already caught. It's a weird quirk with the game. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but that is just how it is. See, like, this didn't catch because it didn't show the animation, so that failed. So I'll try again. This one, it did catch. But that wasn't, like, a crit capture. It just was a successful capture. It's weird. Hard to explain. Catch a Pikachu. Okay. Where's the static Pikachu here? There's like one to the south-ish? Like on the... I don't remember where the static Pikachu is. Loads are so fast I don't even have the time to like look it up. Because we are allowed to look things up. I was going to say open book, but... Not open... I wouldn't say open book is... I guess open book is the word. If a Pikachu wants to like... show up... Please. Is that if that's a Pikachu? Great Ball probably is not good enough, but I'm hoping. Nice. Okay. I think we wait for the registered to count it, but I don't agree with that ruling. But that is what it it is. 1 gym badge. Or 100 gimme ghoul coins. We have 2 towers. Let's just do 100 gimme ghoul coins. 1 badge is good because it would increase my level cap, so make catching Pokemon easier. That is buy from 5 Delibird present locations, so it requires us to go to Cascarafa, Levincia, and the Messagoza, because those are all where all of the Delibird presents are. There's 3 Delibird presents in Messagoza, 1 in Cascarafa, and 1 in Levincia. But since we have 2 towers, I'm just gonna grab the 100 gimme ghoul coins. Switch 2 is so nice because of the super fast loads. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing very well, but I don't know because first place has 26 goals by the end of the hour and second place had 19. I have 5 and it's been 26 minutes. I wonder if things pick up or if I'm just really slow. Alright, I'll double check in the bag to make sure this is like 100 gimme gold coins, but it should be. I think you're guaranteed to get 50 plus when it's your first time opening and getting the gimme gold chest. That is 110, yep. Okay, this is, tough. Do Shellos show up on this beach? Yeah, you're right, Adam. It's not tough, I have to go for the Shellos, there's no exception. I don't know if Shellos show up on this beach. They might not. I don't remember ever seeing a Shellos here. And I've been to this beach many times. So... yeah, okay. I need to go here. I think that's the only place where each Shellos show up, maybe. Shellos is like later-ish, yeah, because it's by the port. And here. So we got a bit of a trek to go to get the 2 Shellos. I think technically the best thing to do would be to actually skip this goal, but for Kiki we gotta get the Shellos. Why do you have 3 streams pulled up? Oh my god. That sounds hectic. Do you have multi-stream open at least, or are you just going through 3 tabs? Oh my god. I can't say I don't do the same sometimes though, so I understand. I need that. That's a rare candy. I need that. I want this dive ball. Should be an ultra ball. There, that's the ultra ball. Can't have enough of those. And I want the XP candy. Alright, where's Shellos? Shellos, hello? I saw that. You spawned on top of a Shellos. I bet. Alright, that's one. I'm gonna do something risky, and this might not pay off. Like, I might lose so much time, but I kind of want to do it. But we need to get all the way to Porto Marinata for the second Shellos. So something me and two others looked into recently, because it was probably a month or two ago. Was going from the Pokemon League to Cascarapha. I have Dash though, so it might actually be even not as risky as I think. I think it's slower to actually come up this way, but I've Dash, so I just want to see if like maybe it's not as slow. No, okay, it did end up being slower because I fell down here. Alright, we need to do a weird BLJ up this. This one looks easier than it is, and it also is easier than it is as well if you're doing it. You have to be on this edge when you're doing this BLJ. And next is down. You need to not do this. Okay. I just lost a lot of time by falling down there. That was not good. That was actually really bad. Yeah, I'm blaming Kiki. Yeah, whatever. I'll skip the Cascarapha warp. It's a little out of the way now. I'm disappointed I failed that, though. I should not have failed that. I don't know why I slid down so much. I never slid down that much. I hope the next one is like catch Wiglet or something. Because there's one that's like catch a convergent Pokemon, and that'd be a real quick and easy one with the warps I have. If I had the Pokemon Center warp, I'd probably, or the Pokemon League warp, I'd have just retried it, but I didn't. So I'll just go this way. Plus this way is also closer to the visit a shrine goal in a way, so it's not the end of the world. Where am I going? Did I take a wrong turn somewhere? No, okay. It's been a long time since I came up this way. Generally avoid this area, because the only goals here are like Flying Titan and visit a shrine. Oh, I might actually be able to skip the Team Star conversation. Because that is a long cutscene that is not worth doing. Yeah, I'm gonna just go straight down to the desert. I don't want to do that Keemstar cutscene. Just make sure I can, yeah, I can jump down. There is a goal to catch Sandile, so I might just quickly get the warp to this desert. Plus, I'll probably have to go to Cascarofa later anyway. So, the warp will help. And Rain Dance TM too. We have a lot of things to sell in case the 100,000 gold shows up. I don't know if it's enough. We have a lot of TMs. Wow, I was mashing A and I didn't pick that up. Also, we have access to all the lighthouses if we need, if the visit the 3 lighthouses goal shows up. Where am I going? I don't need to go into town, I just need to go to the beach here. Pink Shellos, Weasel, Web Trio, a Sleeping Shellos. I'm surprised that wasn't a back attack. Okay, game. Alright, please. No, this did not catch because it didn't do the animation. It might be worth running and trying to re-back attack this guy because the level curve is rough. Okay, I'm gonna just toss an Ultra Ball. Alright, we caught it. Good. Sandile, okay. Yeah, Sandile is easier than Zorua. Because I don't really have a good warp for Zorua. Zorua is an easier capture, I think. Also, I'm just gonna evolve Florigato into Meowscarada. It is a goal too, so hopefully it shows up. Feels like it's been showing up a lot lately. Alright, I was lucky that when Sandile showed up earlier, but because sometimes they just don't want to show up. And they only show up around this area. Like that. And that counted as a back attack. Very nice. I'll bite it. That should not kill it. Okay. Let's see if this catches one. Nice. That was fast. That's probably the fastest Sandile I've ever had. Ten Pokemon caught in the Pokedex? I think we're good there. Yeah, exactly 10. Okay. Make 5 unique TMs or catch 2 Oinkologne. Can I make... I can make 3. Can I make 2 more? One, two, three. No. I never really looked into how to make these. I should probably look more into it. Okay, I will catch 2 Oinkalone. I can't believe someone got 26. That's crazy. Oh my god. Skipping must have really paid off, I think, for them. I would probably kill this thing. I wonder if Spiritomb is faster. It's only one Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon that has Memento, so... Probably not. It's also some of the worst luck I've had with catching this thing. That's crazy. Yeah. Spiritomb is in this, and it will kill itself when you try and catch it, and it has caused many bingo players a lot of grief in the past. This is the worst luck I've had with trying to catch an Oinkalone. This is a little ridiculous. Yeah, it loves using Memento. Seriously? I wish this was Gen 3 where I could throw Pokeballs at Pokemon in their invulnerable states. It's probably the only thing that made catching Rayquaza and Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire even remotely bearable. Man, Hopper's dead. No, it's not. Please! I've never had this bad luck before. It's under the level limit too, which is bizarre that I'm having trouble here. And I got a back strike too. This is where the Fuecoco line is insane because they have Yawn to help with captures. I think Fuecoco is probably better in Rush. Maybe. Maybe it's just better because of Yawn. I don't know. Do I have extras of the other Pokeballs? I don't. I don't want to use them in case have X unique Pokeball shows up. And I even used 2 Ultra Balls on this thing anyway, so not like it would have made a difference. Thank you, jeez. That's 1 Oinkalone. Hopefully the second one will go better. Are you a male? I wish you could see the genders on the targeting. No, of course not. Because then I would honestly just evolve. Evolve one. Are you a male? Yeah, let's just get a Lechonk. The thing has a much higher catch rate. Yeah, I'll let Hoppip evolve in case we have like catch X flying or X grass type Pokemon. Don't replace Meowsk. Please, I'm pressing up. Oh, you can't go up. Oh, that's not enough. Well, that sucks to use an M candy on this, but it's fine. Quinkalogne. 5 fire types or 25 species battled. How are we looking on the species battled? Okay, we're good. Phew. 1 Terra Raid or evolve. And Eevee. If I did that earlier, I would have had this goal immediately, but I did not. So we're going to do a Terra Raid, because those are much quicker than doing a gym. I'm really surprised. I wonder what they did to get such a high score. I'm just, I guess, really rusty with Rush. I'm still thinking about that. Let's defeat this with a nice flower trick. Don't catch it because the catching animation takes way too long. When it says Terra Raid defeated, we'll... Yeah, okay. Pokemon weighing less than 1 pound? Did we catch any? No, I don't think so. Ghastly is kind of close to this, but not really. Flabebe? I didn't get a single warp down here. That sucks. Tadbulb? Yeah, let's get Tadbulb. Actually, it would have been faster to just go here. I'm here anyway, but yeah, it would have been faster to go to south of Lepincia for Tadbulb. Tadbulb. Tadbulb, where are you? You always show up here when I'm not looking for you. So where? There you are. I think Bite would kill it, so... Thank you for being so kind. Two gym pass test passed. I'm gonna skip this, even though it wasn't that bad. We have 5 grass because we have Sprigatito, Florgato, Meowscarada, Hoppip, and Skiploom. 10 unique TMs and 5 unique berries. I definitely have both of those. So I'll just do 10 unique TMs to get it over with. I was skipping this because those are all terrible goals. 3 lighthouses, we can easily do that. We already have 1 from the Pogo Path Lighthouse. I'm actually going to buy from this Chansey store because there's 1 from buying from Chansey stores, and if I just get this one done, I don't have to come back to this one later. So I like the idea of that. Alright, that's one lighthouse, 2 lighthouses because we have Poco Path, and we just need to go all the way to the Porto Marinata lighthouse. And there's a Rotom, which we're not going to catch because there is a goal for like getting X amount of Rotom forms, but that requires doing the auction, and the auction is slow. So we don't do slow. And that should be 3 Lighthouse Warps. Yep. Quagsire, or 5 electric types. We have 2. If we get 2 Thunderstones, that's 4. I think Quagsire's faster though. This is a static Wooper, always will be here. And I didn't get the warp for Cascaroffa, but at least I got the one in the desert. What's this? Oh. Why is that? Oh no, it was an XP candy. So I was about to say, why is that a Pokeball item? But no. Yo, Kingdom Hearts on Steam, that's pretty cool. You can do, there's some pretty cool mods too if you ever interested in doing the moddings. And Archipelago too, of course. Kingdom Hearts is such a good deal, like how much it costs for what you get out of it. Kind of insane. That thing's definitely been cheaper, at least for the physical copies on like PlayStation, but for Steam that sounds pretty good. 50 USD for everything. Definitely check out istthereanydeal.com to see if like it's ever been lower than that. But I mean, $50 is still very good value for that collection. Five unique Pokeballs in the bag. We definitely have that. 4 feathers or an overworld Terra Pokemon. Four feathers. I do have the Porto Marinata Warp. One overworld Terra is also really easy because you just go kill a Jigglypuff and get it. It's more or less been get it on sale for me. It just kept going on sale at a less than ideal time, but this time, oh, if that's the case, go for it. Absolutely. If you've been wanting it, and now's a good time, then you should. The Archipelagos for Kingdom Hearts seems really, really good. For a second I thought my internet died because my thing is now saying connecting to chat, and I don't know why. Anyway, 4 feathers, please be quick. 1. Two. Still 2. Three. 3. 4. I'm gonna get this warp while I mark this off. 5 flying types. A ditto. I have 2 flying types. Hop Hip and... yeah, I'm gonna skip this. Confused with a berry. Do I have a Mago? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go get a Mago Berry. I also need to lower my level, or my health. Should be fine. We have Wikiberry, actually. Let me spend time here just looking. Do I have any Pokemon that are Adamant, Impish, Careful, or Jolly? Adamant. Okay, because Wikiberry can confuse that. Now we just need to get your health super low. I'll just go back here. And yeah, you can fight these like level 40 Flamigos and have a bad time. Alright, now we just enter a battle. You eat the berry. And you should get confused. Yeah. 10 warps. We definitely have 10 warps. And we have 200 pounds anyway. Evolve 5 Pokemon. I've evolved Lechonk, Sprigatito, Florigato, Hoppip, and Growlithe. Okay. This is bad. Evolve by friendship or you struggle. Oh god. I think it takes 2 minutes to do the evolution by friendship. Using struggle. Don't you get like a 5 PP move? The problem is you won't listen to me. That's the issue. I think evolving by friendship is faster. But I think we're at the end here. Because I don't think I can evolve a Pokemon by friendship in 1 minute and 40. Oh, man. You can't skip a goal immediately after skipping another goal, which is why the skip's not here. Your Xbox controller drifts. I think you need a new controller. Controller drift is so annoying. Playing Xenoblade 2 with Joy-Con drift was actually miserable. Yeah, there's no way I can't do this in 50 seconds. Alright, I'm done, I think. There's no way I can evolve by friendship in 50 seconds. Well, maybe. I did not mean to feed that to Oink alone. How much does that do? If I then, like, level it up. It wasn't enough, okay. What if I feed you carbos, zinc, feathers... Still not enough. Okay. Well, that's my score. A nice 22. That puts me in second place. First place has 26. Second place had 19. Yeah. 22. On the Switch 2. Screenshot. Maybe I'll submit later. I don't know. Yeah, I'll submit later actually so I can submit the VOD too. That'd probably be better. Wow. What a run. That was a fun rush though. I think it was really good. I'm gonna send this screenshot to myself. So oh, I guess I do. I don't know what music is here, so yep. Change category to Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, alright. Pause had my mic. Oh, there's my mic. I was wondering where my mic was. Oh, I hid it. Why'd I hide it? That's weird. Alright, okay. This might be an instant skip when we start, actually. This is pretty bad. But I'm worried that whatever's next is gonna be worse. Like, because this has to be a bait, right? They just put this here to make you want to skip. Where's Zelda? I might be able to touch the Master Sword quickly. Let's see, like, after 6 minutes, where's Zelda? There's a chance she's in Tabantha. I should say Light Dragon, I guess, to avoid spoilers. Light Dragon might be in Tabantha, which is not ideal. I don't know. I might skip, but it's hard to say. Well, there's 2 light dragons on this cycle thing. I don't know where. If it's the one above Woodland Stable, that'd be great. I don't know. It's hard to know which one it is. I've never really paid attention to this goal. All right. We're going to start. I'll probably skip, I think. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. Should I skip though? Cake isn't the worst. I might not skip. I might just do cake. I don't know. Alright. Let's get started. Yeah, I think I might just do cake. It's Tabantha wheat, cane sugar, any fruit. And something else. I'm gonna grab a fish. I'm not gonna grab a fish. I might grab a fish. I see them. Kind of forgot this was rush like immediately, so I should have probably grabbed a beetle. Oh well. Oh, that's something weird. I never had that happen before. Definitely need more arrows than that. That's not a lot of arrows. RNG was not kind to me. Bake a cake or Tabantha, or the Master Sword. I don't know. Wherever Zelda is, Light Dragon, you see. That was a really bad shield surf, actually. grab this mushroom. Let's do a lumber slide. Or I can press the wrong button. This doesn't feel good. But I guess it's working. But it really doesn't feel or look good. This is a lumber slide. That is what this contraption is. Oh, we made it to Dragon Head with that issue. Lumber slide is like a glitch that basically is about more so about the drop smuggle, where you have a weapon on your feet and it tries to like push things away from you and like pushes it down as well, and you end up flying. Ah, I messed up. It's a loss. Time loss. Big time loss. Unfortunate time loss. I'm so annoyed. I'm skipping. I'm gonna skip. I'm doing it. I think that was worth skipping. Okay. I think that was very much worth skipping. Please don't. Dude. This is like when it matters the most. I need to do this. Can I get 3 elemental weapons? In Hateno? I can only think I'll have ice. I'll have ice. Where can I get fire, water, or electric? I need to play Age of Imprisonment at some point. I'm looking forward. I want to do a co-op though. Now that it has like the Wii U type co-op where each player gets their own screen. That was like my favorite way of playing the original Hyrule Warriors. I have 5? Oh. 100 weapon? I could. But I would really, if I could get 3 elementals, that'd be nice. I shouldn't be picky. This is better than the first one. I'll take it. Please don't, like, walk off the cliff. Oh wait, I got it. I didn't think I did. Anyway, here's like the main movement tech in 1.0 and technically current version too. It's our cart slides. Kind of the same logic as the lumber slide from earlier, but way more easily maneuverable. Nadra is there. That was a really bad setup, but I kind of expected it. Yeah, we can do 100 plus weapon, I think. Wait, I didn't get the infinite pocket rocket? Whatever, I guess. That sucks. I thought I got the infinite pocket rocket. No, this... Yeah, this is going very well. This is actually the worst I've done Tears of the Kingdom bingo in a long time. At least it's during a weekly and not like an actual match against somebody. But this does suck. I mean, the good thing is I'll have a Hatena warp. Oh, I know why I didn't get the thing. I didn't do a good weapon fuse and tangle. I think that's why. Darn. I think I'm too slow to need to do that. I'm just gonna go this way. 3 elementals. Might be faster. It would have been faster if I had infinite pocket rocket, actually. I don't know what I was worried about. If I had infinite pocket rocket, that would have been very fast. Alright, I need to count to 9 here. One. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 'Alright. Let's get the gems. I should have duped, but we'll dupe at Woodland Stable. And I could actually recall. I don't need to do this Ultra Hand. Alright, is this just weapons? Okay, it is unique elemental weapon. 1, 2, 3. Bad! What? Okay, an enemy. I'll take a chew. I need to be careful. I don't want to lose all my arrows. Arrows are so important. Oh, it's 3 mini bosses actually, not 3. I thought it was 3 Talus. But that's not even the icon for that goal, so. Silly me. Okay, it's 3 mini bosses. That's not the worst. We can kill one right here, actually. Dupe Topaz. Please dupe the Topaz. Oh, we have plenty. Okay. I really want more arrows, please. 1. Okay. Sure game. Sure. What 3 mini bosses? Yeah, the seal plushies. This goal is to get a seal plushie equipment, so you have to go to Regis' room. The Highland Shield is where a shrine in Breath of the Wild was. This area. I want these. I also... Yeah. I sure did throw a topaz. Oh, I thought. Alright, that's 1 Phantom Ganon, 1 mini boss down. Helping me learn things for Belle's thing. Oh, for Belle's Tears of the Kingdom stuff, right? So I did something called Zuggling, where I basically stacked 9 weapons on top of each other. So Link is holding 9 weapons, even though it only looks like 1. So that damage adds up. The Knight's broadsword has an effect where it does double. You can actually see my inventory, where it has double power when it has when you're on low health. And I put the Hylian shield as a fuse to it, which increases its durability a bit, as well as deal even more damage. This game has a lot of glitches, and you might think like they kept trying to patch it out, but there's still ways to perform these glitches even on like current patch. So they never really got rid of them. They just made it harder and more annoying to deal with. I don't know if you've ever seen Pocket Rocket, but you're gonna see it now. So they're definitely glitches, the ones I'm doing. But yeah, this game's nature definitely. I did not want to. I want to do this. That's okay. There we go. And we want to just do that. And now we can basically jump everywhere. I want to shoot a Bloopy because that is a goal that might show up later, to shoot a Bloopy and get its rupees. And so you can get different types, only green and blue. And I'll get this well. It would have been really bad if I took damage because I don't have fairies yet. I meant to sell. So we want all of this. Arrows are probably the most important resource that you can't really glitch. You know, Chris said the same thing to me a long time ago. They were really hoping a face plant into the ground. Alright, let's do the same thing again. It's a Hinox. And he's dead. Where'd the rocket spawn? I'm gonna grab this Hinox horn because there is a goal for Hinox horns. We need to kill one more mini boss. Wildberry's crazy. Also take a better bow. There's a Talus. Battle Talus over here, I think. Somewhere. Talus with one hand. Search it up quickly. Okay. Thankfully, we're allowed to look things up in these. Wait, is that underground? The talus I might be looking at might be underground. Let's just get our stamina back. Oh no, it's in the cave. That's bad. That's not good. I am desynced. I don't. This is bad. Okay. Yeah, this was not a good showcase of anything, I think. I'm gonna kill this guy again because I do want the horn. I thought I did tell you! Or did I only say I'm thinking about streaming and didn't actually tell you? Did I? Oh. You know what? Oh. It's fine because this is the worst I've ever played Tears of the Kingdom in, like, since I was learning how to play this game. So you missed nothing, actually. Because this has been embarrassing. You missed a lot of the best parts? No. You missed some of the worst. It was so bad. Also, what? Why did it do that? I don't think I turned that sharply. Like, I'm 30 minutes in and I got one goal. This is so bad. I'm gonna mount a horse because there's a goal for mountain creatures. Alright, let's hope I don't die. I'm not close, too close to this. Alright, that's 3 mini-bosses. Phantom Ganon, Talus, Xenox. This is, not bad, actually. Not great. I'll take the opal. 3 paraglider fabrics. still going better than a point. Wow. I don't know, actually. I don't know. This might be going worse than a... Well, no, you're right. It can't be worse than that. Kiki ruins Scarlet Bingo. Yeah, I don't know. Scarlet Bingo went fine. Honestly, it was not as bad as I was saying it was. 3-minute stream because he said before even starting. Yep. Great moment. There's a Feroche. Look at Feroche over there. Wonder where the light dragon is. It's been 30 minutes. Probably over Thyflo, maybe? Scarlet Bingo went a lot better than this. That's for sure. Anyway, that's 2 fabrics because the fabric you start with counts. And then we'll just talk to the dye guy for the 3rd fabric. I don't know if I'm going to submit this, I'm going to be real. This was kind of embarrassing. Maybe I'll submit it to like make new players feel better about themselves because, geez. True! Scanned amiibo for one. I wonder if that's allowed, actually. I should ask. Champions Leathers or a Frox Fang? Or 5 Light Roots? I mean, I'll go for the Leathers. I think that's... Frox would be fast if I can get to the depths quick. I mean, I have sticks, though. I think Frox is faster than Champions Leathers. I think this is factual. No, Champions Leathers are in Hyrule Castle. No, you get the quest that hints towards where they are from the well. But they're actually in the castle. I talked to you? I didn't want to talk to you. I'm gonna buy these to help in case I die again later. And desync like an idiot. Alright, have a good sandwich. I will try and not die. Probably won't. Surely not. Probably should have gave myself a pocket rocket before doing this cart slide. Oh, I can get a really good bow actually while I'm up here. this is a really good bow. And I'm gonna dupe it. I want more fire fruit. I'm gonna eat something in case I die. 'Cause sometimes dropping the fire fruit explodes. I thought I killed myself. Oh my god, I was like, no way. Copious mushroom skewers. Okay, we can do that. Would have been funny if you did, especially after what Ami said. That would have honestly might have been my very first short I ever made, my own first YouTube short or something, if that happened. Because geez, that would have been awful. Actually, not funny. Disagree. It's raining here. That's odd. I'm gonna do pocket rocket. I'll take the blue nightshade. Might as well, it's right here. I want to dupe all my mushrooms in case I need them for recipes later. Yeah, it is copious mushroom skewers. Okay. I don't remember picking up a sky shroom, but I guess I did somewhere. Tingle, 3 pots. Am I close to a tingle? I can be. I mean, this one's close to a tingle. Take a picture of Koga would be cool if the camera quest didn't take forever and if Koga didn't talk forever. But it's definitely not a bad goal if you're on version 1.1. Am I close to a tingle? You know, I keep thinking Tingle the name, but then it's like, oh no, that really is a thing. Actually, where can you clip into that cave? I would much rather clip into that cave than have to do the cave normally. When did I mute? Huh? Oh my god, I was muted. There's some keyboard shortcut I have that mutes my mic. I need to figure that out because that was bad. I'm really annoyed. How long was I muted? Was I muted since you rejoined on me? I don't know what keyboard shortcut muted me. Oh my god. That's so annoying. 10 recipes is theoretically super easy. I have 2, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's... I can't believe I was muted. I'm 1 short, aren't I? Unless this counts. What was I saying that when I was muted? Oh yeah, I said I wasn't able to kill the bot, which sucked. I only timed it out. I wanted to mute it. Oh my god, that did count. Mute. Burn. Yeah, I was muted. I don't know why. There's some... Oh, thank you for banning him. Some keyboard shortcut that did this. Okay, apparently I can't count. Okay. One non-purchasable armor set, or get Zelda's torch, and I think Zelda's torch is the one to get. Especially now that I have fairies, so I can play it a little more risky. I need to get rid of whatever keybind. I'll need to remember to look into that. Probably should have grabbed the Hyrule Castle warp while I was there. Why are you covered in blood? Who did you kill? Oh, right, never mind. Never mind. I know who you killed. Yeah, the bot. Just an average day for Ami. Her work here is done. Doing her service. I don't know if you should have omitted for killing the bot. This is actually our first time in the depths, so we should get the map now, which helps. I can pick it up. There we go. They added Donkey Kong Country music to that Nintendo app. Really? That's funny. Funny timing. Anyway, let's get let's get Zelda's torch. Copious fried wild greens, or one recipe with unique level 3 effects. I think that one's easier. It would have been cool if I had the copious fried wild greens, though. Wait, don't I? Wait, what did I make? Oh, I do. Skip. 2 Wizrobes die by lightning. I don't know where lightning is right now. I don't know the timings. 2 Wizrobes might be easier. Alright, that's one. This looks flat enough. And there should be some lightning ones down here at Hyrule Castle. I don't remember where, but at least on the eastern side I don't remember where. But they shouldn't be hard to find. I said they shouldn't be hard to find. Of course I went the opposite way. I probably did that last time too. Alright, 2 with robes. Armor shard. Yeah, armor shard. I should have grabbed some dazzle fruits, but I didn't. Awesome. So you get notified when you play a game that has something to do with like their music app. You get notified, hey, if you played this game, you know, you can now listen to the soundtrack, the best soundtracks in gaming. Where am I going? Oh, they're right below me. Armor shard shield. Defeat a Phantom Ganon. Shoot. I can't do that in 30 seconds, 20 seconds. It takes 10, like 15 seconds just to warp. And that's it. 15 is my score. Yeah. That was bad. That was so bad. That was the worst I've ever done. In this. Whoa. What? For some reason, my headset mic turned on. There. I put it at scroll lock. Now it should never accidentally unpause. It should only be intentionally now. That was a really bad run. So I want to just crop this a little better, like push it down more. That was such a bad run. That's the worst I've ever played bingo, I think. How many is considered good? For this board, because this seemed easy. Honestly, this rush looked very easy. I bet you can get to 30 with this one. I had such a bad start. It was kind of insane how bad I was. Let's see, if I die to Cuckoos, let's unlock this. I had shoot Bloopy with a rupee. Cuckoo the golden apple's free. Game over from bees. I probably would have went for Ancient Blade. This one I would have... No, I would have done Chew Jellies. This one I would have skipped. I would have regretted skipping it, but I can get 100 arrows. That's easy. 6 Nam Power Weapons, easy. I think I would defeat a Gleeok, but I might skip. I don't know. I don't know what I would do here. If I reached here, would I have defeated a Gleeok or skipped? Thinking. I would have been low on time, I think, maybe. I don't know. These goals are so fast. If I got here, killing a Gleeok is fast. I think I would have killed a Gleeok. Yeah, actually, it would have worked out really well, because I would have killed the Gleeok right next to the Awakening Armor. I would have died red. And then we are repeating because we've reached number 30. So I would have probably skipped this again. 100 power weapon since we have the Ancient Blade now. This one I probably would have skipped. 5, yeah, I think Frox. But we'd definitely be done by now, obviously. Like, this is such an easy seed. I think it's a very nice change of pace for the previous tiers of the Kingdom Weeklies. But it's tough. But like, I played so poorly. I'm amazed I even got 16. 15 actually. It was even worse than I thought. Scarlet and Violet went good. Went okay. Like, could have been better, but could have been worse. But this one was pretty awful. I died when I shouldn't have. Yeah, I predict someone, if not multiple people, will get to 30 on this weekly. I genuinely think they will. There were so many free ones after where I stopped. Unfortunate. I can show something I worked on too. I have these like slots to randomly pick settings when I have decision paralysis. So I can just spin and it picks random stuff, and it's pretty happy with it so far. Can't believe it's only been 2 hours. I mean, it makes sense. I had 2 1-hour rushes, but it feels longer. I feel like I've been at this for an eternity. Well, hopefully I might do this again next week. Do 2 more weeklies. And hopefully they'll go better, because this was bad. I'm glad though, if I was going to play this bad, it was during this weekly and not against in actual matches against other people, because that would have been really discouraging, I think, to have this performance against other people and just know you're going to lose from the very beginning. Well, I think I'll end stream now and go maybe get myself a sandwich. Who knows? Alright. Goodbye. Take care. Later.